Hi, I am Girish Kishnani, and you are watching 5-Minute Learnings. Welcome to the fourth video in the new series on interesting psychology facts and effects. Today, we will explore Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is a psychological response where hostages form an unexpected bond with their captors. Victims develop sympathy, even loyalty, toward those holding them captive, sometimes refusing to escape or protecting them from consequences. The term originated from a 1973 Stockholm bank robbery. Over 6 days, hostages grew emotionally attached to their captors. After release, they defended the robbers, refused to testify, and even raised money for their legal defense. Psychologists named this reaction Stockholm Syndrome to describe the hostages' paradoxical affection. Though rare, affecting fewer than 8% of kidnapping victims, 3 key factors often trigger it. The crisis situation had to last for several days or longer. The hostage takers had to remain in close contact with the victims. The victims couldn't be placed in a separate room. The hostage takers had to show some kindness toward the victims or at least refrain from harming them. Some evolutionary psychologists suspect it stems from an ancient survival instinct, where bonding with captors increased chances of living. Symptoms of Stockholm Syndrome resemble PTSD, flashbacks, nightmares, and hypervigilance, but also include unique traits like defending captors, distrusting rescuers, and rationalizing abuse. Stockholm Syndrome doesn't appear in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, which is used to diagnose the entire spectrum of mental disorders. Instead, it's more of a descriptive term for a pattern of behaviors that are used to cope with a traumatic situation. Individuals with Stockholm Syndrome often also meet the criteria for acute stress disorder or PTSD. Treatment can involve psychotherapy and/or medication. Psychotherapy may address specific symptoms that appear after the traumatic event, such as nightmares or flashbacks. It might also teach individuals healthy ways to cope with their traumatic experience. Through treatment, they may grow to recognize how sympathizing with the perpetrator was a survival skill and that their thoughts about the perpetrator do not serve them once they are safe. Famous cases blur the line between survival and pathology. Patty Hearst, kidnapped in 1974, joined her captors in crimes, later claiming Stockholm Syndrome as her defense. Natasha Kampusch, held for 8 years, reportedly wept when her abuser died, sparking debate. Even Elizabeth Smart's case was mislabeled. She stayed out of fear, not loyalty. Beyond kidnappings, Stockholm Syndrome appears in abusive relationships, even in sports, where athletes endure harsh coaching, believing it's for their own good. It's a complex survival mechanism, revealing how trauma can distort perception and attachment. That's all for today on Stockholm Syndrome. In the next video we shall explore the pratfall effect. Hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and follow or subscribe to my channel 5-Minute Learnings, and do remember to hit the bell icon to get notified on new content. Thanks for watching.